Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts channel. Today's video is another Kingdom Hearts Dark Road recap, and this is episode number 3. So the episode begins with Xehanort being in the darkness, and then he spotted a glimpse of light, which I believe it is a way out of the darkness. And then we headed back to Wonderland, where Xehanort, Ericus, and Erd are introduced by the twins, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They were about to tell the story about the walrus and the oysters. You know, that story we heard from the movie Alice in Wonderland. So after the twins told the story for who knows how long, our main heroes headed back to their mission. And then suddenly they heard a voice shouting, "No, no, not the jam." It turns out to be the White Rabbit, who is upset that his pocket watch got destroyed by the Mad Hatter and the Hare, and he claims that this pocket watch was his unbirthday gift. And to make up for it, the Mad Hatter and the Hare just technically push the White Rabbit out of the tea party and wish him a very merry unbirthday to him. After that, our main heroes appear, and then the Mad Hatter shouts, no room, etc., etc., and they find it very rude that they intervene without an invitation or something. I don't know, this is, in my opinion, this is a little bit meaningless. I'm trying to say the word meaningless, but I do have to say it's a very nice reference to the Disney movie classics of Alice in Wonderland. So, they invited them to tea, but they don't have time for that. They have to get back on their mission to find the missing upper class students. After they left the tea party, they come to the realization that they are lost and have nowhere else to go. It turns out they want to go to talk to the Queen of Hearts, but they don't know exactly where to locate her. However, the Cheshire's cat appears and suggested them to take the shortcut, which if you've seen the Alice in Wonderland Disney movie, you know what he's talking about. So they headed to the Queen's court and asked the Queen of Hearts if her heart is her own. This angers the Queen so much that darkness started to grow inside of her. And then we notice another fact. Darkness hid within people and took control of their emotions, just like the Queen has. And that's also the reason why we end up getting a flashback of our 6 heroes talking about darkness, as Master Odin explains that darkness hid within people and took control with their emotions, like for example greed or envy. But for the Queen of Hearts, it comes from wrath. So I would say that makes logical sense. So the Red Queen has had enough. She ordered the guards to chop their heads off. But before that, darkness shoots out inside of the Queen, and then it transformed into another Grim Reaper monster, but there's a color palette change. You see a bit of red, black, and white, which represents the Queen of Hearts, and I find it truly amazing. So the Queen and the guards left while our 3 heroes end up fighting this monster and won. After this, we headed to Scarlet Acalmon where our 6 heroes were talking about darkness. And then Xehanort mentioned that the rule that light is right and darkness is wrong just doesn't hold true, according to Xehanort. However, Ericus says, no, darkness is bad and always has been, and questions Xehanort if he forgets who he is. He said no, but what he was trying to say, or getting at, is that if the missing students were facing darkness, and darkness is that world's order, then it's a possibility that they were defeated. But Ericus is like, no way. And then Hermod is like, calm down, Ericus. We're all upset about this as we are. However, we need to be on the same page in order to find the missing students, even if we have to look further on the mystery of darkness. So all of them agreed. And then we meet a new character named Baldur. Baldur was mentioned in the first episode. This is his first appearance in the 3rd episode. He looks cool though. So Baldur was talking to Ericus about his sister, which we don't know the name of the sister, and apparently he fears that his sister could be lost into the darkness. And he also mentions that Ericus's grandfather battled darkness before. And before he could finish the sentence of what happened to him, Ericus is like, I don't know what happened to him, but I started to hate darkness. And that's where Baldur apologized for bringing up this subject. And Ericus is like, no worries, but your sister's going to be fine. However, Baldur can only hope that Ericus is right. And that is the end of the third episode of Dark Road. In my opinion, it was a decent episode. Nothing much happened other than a reference from the Alice in Wonderland movie, plus what we know about darkness. However, the major thing on this episode is a new character, and also we discovered that Ericus's grandfather battled darkness before. But the question is, who is the grandfather of Ericus? Some could theorize it was Braid, but we may never know. For now, that is it for today's recap video. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, stay at home and stay safe for the pandemic. Wash your hands every day, and I'll see you all in the next episode.